3, 2, 1. What's going on, everyone? So I'm getting ready to go out and do some training right now, and I figured I would take you along for the ride. A few friends and family have addressed some concerns and how they're nervous or a little bit scared with what I've been doing recently with parkour. I'm gonna walk you through the process of kind of how I go about doing this, and we're also gonna talk about one other thing that I think will make people understand I'm comfortable in this element. So we'll chat about that once we get there, and I'll kind of walk you through everything, but yeah, let's get going. All right guys, we just got to the spot. It's the same spot as last week. It's this really cool public fountain space. None of the fountains have any water in them. And then the spot where I did the jump over the skater is right up there. I did ride my bike here, but rule number 1 before you do any type of jumping is you gotta warm up. Alrighty, so we just got a nice little warm up in. It's probably about 30 minutes. I did some running around and feeling pretty good. So the nice thing about this spot is it has all of these little blocks where the fountain used to be. And it's perfect for warming up. It lets me kind of get my eyes in sync with my body. And what I mean by that is looking at a jump and knowing exactly how much power I need to put in, and also what the landing is going to feel like. And by doing little jumps like this, you can warm your eyes up and your body up for those bigger jumps. Alright, so I've done a good number of jumps here, just to kind of get everything feeling good. Now we're going to head over to the bigger spot, and I'll kind of walk you through the process of finding a line. That's going to be kind of my main focus today, is doing some more line work and incorporating some rotation in there, because I haven't done really much rotation. Let's head over there and see what we can do. I kind of want to try and do some reverse faults off of here. Follow you across? Yeah, I'll follow you across. Jeff here is going to go across the bridge real quick, and we're going to follow him. How old are you?
76.
76. That is impressive. How long have you been doing this?
This here is about the last year, because usually I do finish college.
Yeah. They've got some good spots there.
Pardon?
They've got some good spots there.
Yeah, I do the climbing on the bleachers.
That was Jeff, ladies and gentlemen. Just goes to show you that it doesn't matter how old you are. If there's something that you want to do, you just do it. It's as simple as that. All right. So first, looking at the spot, I kind of want to do something that kind of zigzags down here and then back up. Rule number 1 with any spot is you need to check your surfaces. I've already been here, so I know that all these ledges are solid. They're not moving or anything like that. Now I'm just going to try and come up with a line and then piece it together bit by bit, do each move separately, and then work into putting them together. yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that. That might have to be a future thing. I haven't practiced many Kong Prees or anything, so that's gonna be a little bit tougher. So I think I'm gonna adjust it, rethink the line a little bit, and see if there's anything else. I like that. This is the one. There we go. That felt pretty good. That was the first time I set the Kong Pree. There's a few spots that I can speed up a little bit, and now that's the main focus. I am. I mean, this here, no. No, no. I'm just using up here. Oh. Yep. So you're more than welcome to use whatever you want, man.
Alright, cool. I want to make sure. I don't want to like interrupt filming or anything.
No, you're good, man. No worries. I'm going to show you guys real quick what the jump looks like that I did over the skater. So we're up here, just jumping right down to that bad boy. Now, to most people that looks very scary, which is understandable, but what people don't see is that I did a prep from this one down here over to the dirt. Measured out the distance. The height drop isn't quite the same, but I know that my legs can handle that kind of impact. And the truth is, once I get into that position where I'm ready to jump, I am in what they call the flow state. And that's kind of what I want to talk about real quick, because that's something that I developed after years of training in track and field. Even during practice, doesn't matter. When I'm doing that specific thing, all I'm thinking about is that specific thing. Nothing else matters. If people looked at it from the perspective of what I did in track and field, if you didn't know that as a track and field athlete, most people would probably be a little scared at what I'm doing. You know, I'm sprinting full speed at hurdles and jumping over them. I'm sprinting full speed down a runway. I have to hit a board that's, you know, less than 6 inches wide, and then I'm propelling myself through the air over 20 feet, or running down a runway with a giant ass pole and then vaulting over 15 feet. Those are all things that to the average person are very scary, and at certain points in my career were scary for me too. As an athlete, and not just athletes, artists, musicians, every single one of those people are able to enter the state of flow. So once you're creating, and that's what this is, I'm in a creative process here, and it's also athletic. You're so tunnel visioned and so in tune with your body that everything else kind of goes away. I'm not thinking about the repercussions if I miss this jump, because in my head, I'm not missing this jump. I prepped it. I know the amount of effort I need to put in with my body, and I trust my body. But that's because I've had over 10 years of experience working with my body to get to that point. Since being done with track, I haven't been able to really find that flow state in anything. I mean, I still lift, but it doesn't really do the same thing. And I've actually tried getting back into the flow state with art and drawing, and I just haven't been able to find it. This is the first thing in probably close to 4 years that I've been able to enter the flow state and just hone in on what I'm doing and forget about everything else. So I hope that gives you guys a little bit of perspective kind of on what I'm doing. And I hope that a lot of you aren't as scared now, although I'm sure some of you are. I don't really feel like going out and doing track and field stuff anymore. I'm kind of past that point in my life. and there's other things that I want to try. This wasn't on my radar, you know, to really try until recently. And I'm glad I have, because it's allowed me to get back into that state of mind that I've missed so much these past few years. I do think I'm going to do the big jump I did over the skater and do a POV of it. So we're going to prep that real quick, and I'll kind of show you guys what that looks like. There's a little rock down there that measures out at 11 feet. We'll do a quick test. Three, two, one. So you can see, landed the feet right at the rock. It's the exact distance. I know it's hard to explain, but my body just kind of knows exactly how much power to put in. So I don't really have to think too much about it. 3, 2, see, pretty easy. I know it's scary, and I promise you guys I'm not doing anything crazy that I know I can't do. So yeah, that's what the jump looked like in POV. All right, so we're on our way out. I'll show you guys another little challenge that I'm gonna be working up to here eventually. And that is striding across all of these poles. I think it'd be a fun little challenge. They're not too far apart, only like 5 or 6 feet. If I can get one of my buddies to shoot a gimbal line swerving in between them, that would look good. I hope you guys like this video. I'm thinking of doing more stuff like this because, I don't know, I've really missed just being physical, you know, and moving. And since being done with track, I haven't done much of that. Like, I still lift and am working out, but it's not the same thing. This really challenges me mentally, because if you're not paying attention, you can hurt yourself. And I'm not saying that I won't get hurt, but I'm saying that I know how to control my mentality and my body enough in the moment to where I should be okay. I'm gonna try and do a video like this once a week, just to kind of see how I progress, because this is something I'm really enjoying. And if I do it right, I can do this for a long time. Obviously the super big, heavy jumps I won't be able to do for a long time, but some of the other moves I can do forever. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully we can come up with some more stuff.